behind. Oh, here we go.
And that's the only form I received, so.
Our meetings are exciting.
Must-see TV.
Look at that big black cloud right
I
there.
know, that's why I said I think it looks like it's gonna storm or rain or something.
I know, don't you love it? Did I say this already to you, Teresa?
No.
Oh, this is for John.
Yeah.
The day after the Chronicle proclaims we are in this drought, it starts raining.
Right, yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
But thank God I haven't watered for 2 days, so that's a good thing.
Well, and it's good for the lawns.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Where's, oh, there he is.
Here he comes. There he is.
The staff.
We hold up the other Jeff?
Is he Jeff arriving?
The other
Good
Jeff?
to see you. Commissioner, good to see you.
Chris, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Ignore you down there.
No, that's all right.
Other Jeff coming or what?
Dan's chasing
Yeah.
salmon in Alaska.
We were on the phone,
Oh, how was that?
so I stayed with it. Not fun. Jeff was arguing practicality, and somebody's gotta think in a legal way.
Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to Lorain County Board of Commissioners. Tuesday night meeting is June 13th. It's 5 o'clock. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Commissioner Moore,
Here.
Commissioner Rydell,
Here,
Mr. Hunt,
Here.
we have a quorum. The first up is our,
Yeah, might
they're
as well.
here, so, the Bicentennial Committee Report with Andrew Lippian.
Good evening, Andrew. Looks like Jacob left you hanging.
Not the first time the Army's done that to the Air Force.
Oh,
Won't be the last.
I'm probably
Least-
going to text in a few minutes.
At least he has air support. No, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me, Mr. President, Commissioners. It's great to be here and talk about the Lorain County Bicentennial. First, to those who are new with this initiative, my name's Andrew Lippian. I'm the chair of the committee and a lifelong Lorain County resident. I was educated at Midview High School, LCCC, and Oberlin College. And I've been honored to work for the county for over 2 years, first as manager for the Records Center and now community development, economic development coordinator, and before that, a long career in the U.S. military. As we're thinking about the bicentennial, the number 200 is a really significant number, and it's given us some pause to meditate on that for a second. You know, what lasts 200 years? 200 years is older than the Washington Monument. 200 years is older than the Ohio-Michigan War over who owned Toledo. We were a county before Michigan even joined the Union, which gave Ohio State 13 more years to practice against Michigan. It didn't help us last year, though, but maybe next year. But 200 years is an important milestone. It's more than just a number. It's value added over time. It's building relationships that have founded the community we know and love. So our Bicentennial Committee is dedicated to celebrating those relationships, as well as the bright future we have for Lorain County. To do so, we've partnered with the Lorain County Historical Society. We have worked on creating a traveling exhibit with the Historical Society, which we're excited to say is in the works, and it will be unveiled later, and it will feature a celebration of Lorain County across time, across peoples, and just a great way to document our history. So kudos to them for that. We also want to mention some of the events they're having. In May, they had a Forgotten Figures of Lorain County and Spirit of 76 museum tour. And then in June, they'll be having Railroads of Lorain County, a special event. Another historical event is in July, the 103rd Ohio Volunteer Infantry Presentation and Museum Tour. And in August, an Archaeology and Early Peoples of Lorain County Day, and there will even be a 3-day history fair open to the public in April of 2024, leading up to the big day. The celebration will take place Friday, May 24th, 2024, which is 200 years to the date of Lorain County's very first commissioners' meeting. From the first 3 commissioners, John Reed, Ashabel Osborne, Benjamin Bacon, all the way to the present commissioners we have here today. And it's so exciting, we even had a descendant of one of the first commissioners reach out that wanted to be part of the celebration. So we will have a celebration in Ely Square on the 24th of May 2024, featuring Lorain County's traveling historical exhibit. And it will also feature a Lorain County, we hope, a Lorain County Commissioners special meeting dedicating a time capsule that will commemorate the occasion with submissions from each of our 9 cities, 7 villages, and 18 townships. And the commissioners themselves may even have a few surprises in store for us. Oberlin Conservatory of Music, we're proud to announce, is going to be providing musical entertainment for the evening on the steps of the old courthouse and elsewhere about the square. They're very excited to be involved. And we are in the midst of finalizing details now, but they include guest soloists, new pieces of music commemorating our history, and more. More exciting plans will be announced in the near future, like perhaps limited commemorative historical timepieces, postage stamps, commemorative postage stamps like the kind that are here, and coins, and other things that we're working on. But the big key is to be truly successful, we need the community involved. We can't do it alone. We need business leaders ready to step up and help, and community leaders ready to contribute and volunteer. Whether it's coming to sponsors or helping us get a fundraiser set up, we're putting out a call to business and community leaders, the bedrock of Lorain County, to get involved. If you'd like to be involved in the bicentennial, please contact us through the Lorain County Convention and Visitors Bureau, 440-406-3119, or contact me, lippiana@loraincounty.us, or 440-731-9737, or reach out to the Lorain County Historical Society. There is so much we have to be thankful for, but we can't do it alone. We have to do it as a united community on behalf of the Lorain County Bicentennial Committee. I really wanted to just thank the commissioners for their interest and engagement in this project and their dedication to celebrating and preserving our shared history. This is our county, our legacy, and our story. We truly have a bright future. Let's celebrate it together. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions, or we good? Okay, good job.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
How's
Andrew.
it coming with the other villages and cities and townships about coming to meetings and giving their personal history for each one? Are you guys still working on that?
Yes, I believe Clerk Upton is sending out the word to our villages, townships, cities to come to the commissioners' meeting and give a blurb about, what their community historical projects have been, and make a presentation of the time capsule. We've also put out in Pulse magazine all of the different businesses that we wanted to highlight and historical pieces that make the county really special, and we really look forward to those leaders coming into the meetings and contributing to the time capsule.
Okay, good. Good job. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yep, thanks for coming in.
Resolutions, number 1, investments.
These are today's investments. I move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Rydell?
Aye.
Mr. Hung?
Yes.
Number 2, appropriations.
These are the appropriations. Any questions? Seeing none, I move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Rydell?
Aye.
Mr. Hung?
Yes.
3, transfers.
These are today's transfers. I move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Rydell?
Aye.
Mr. Hung?
Yes.
Number 4, advances, repayments. There were none. Number 5, requisitions.
And we only have 2 pages. This is page 1 of 2. Any questions? If not, move on to page 2 of 2. Seeing no questions, then I move to approve pages 1 and 2 of the requisitions.
Second,
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
yes.
Commissioner Rindell.
Aye.
Number 6, travel.
There's 2 pages of travel. Page 2, please. Thank you. I move to approve travel, pages 1 and 2.
Second,
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
yes.
Commissioner Rindell.
Aye.
Number 7, bills.
Is there more than 1 page?
There's 2.
Okay. Please move on. Pages 1 and 2 of the bills, I move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Rindell,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Number 8, commissioners may recess an executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official.
Okay, do we have, does Victor have the copy of the personnel summary sheet?
Karen.
No, I heard a no in the back. I just want to make sure it looks like what I have.
You wanna see it first?
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna put it underneath, then
Okay.
we're all gonna see it. Don't foresee us going to exec tonight, but maybe Friday. Okay, so that's what I have. Move to approve the personnel summary sheet as presented.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Rindell,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Public comment on agenda items.
Don't have
Have
any.
anything? No. Is there any old business?
Nope.
Board business. Number 9, approve and waive the reading of the County Commissioners meeting minutes of June 2nd and 6th of 2023.
Move to approve.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Rindell,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
10, adjust the salaries of Avon Lake Municipal Court employees representing the county's 2/5 share effective July 3rd, 2023. 1, Kathleen Novanti, Clerk Courts, new biweekly rate is $1,189.60. And Timothy Garu, bailiff, a new biweekly rate is $807.20.
Move to approve.
Second,
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
yes.
Commissioner Rydell.
Aye.
Number 11, under Community Development, approve the CHIP Program Year 23 application submission to the Ohio Development Services Agency in the amount of $1.6 million. First hearing was held April 11th. Second hearing was on June 6th. This will be used for housing improvements for low and moderate income homeowners in the eligible jurisdictions of Lorain County with the cities of Oberlin, Sheffield Lake, North Ridgeville, and Amherst.
Move to approve.
Second,
Discussion.
Drake, did you want to have anything to add?
and
We
a
haven't
good
voted
job.
yet. We haven't voted yet.
And a good job, Drake and team.
Mr. President,
Yeah.
I would just remind everybody, if you wanted to see the presentation, we had it last week, and it was a nice explanation of the CHIP program and the community block grant funds.
So, good job.
Good job.
Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Rydell.
Aye.
Number 12, approve the CDBG Program Year 2023 application submission to the Ohio Development Services Agency in the amount of $570,000. First public hearing was on March 8, 2023. Second was on June 6, 2023. And this will be used for the various programs such as public service activity, street improvements, senior center improvements, fair housing program, and general administration that are countywide, excluding the cities of Lorain, Elyria, and Vermillion, using the Program Year 23 CDBG Community Development Allocation Grant Funds.
Move to approve.
Second,
Discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
yes.
Commissioner Rydell.
Aye.
Good job, Drake.
Good job, guys.
I forgot to do that during the discussion, so.
Public comment.
Yep, we only have one, Aiden Fogel. Rob's still here. Good evening.
In discussions with current and former county employees regarding the new public comment policy, I have heard several allegations claiming that the content from my comments is being provided or edited by Commissioner Hung. This is an absurd and unfounded allegation. Dave Moore and Jeff Riddell do a fine job of providing content for my public comments. For example, the email message that I received on Friday from the county administrator is beyond the realm of anything that Commissioner Hung could conjure up. Excuse me. I think the word I used in between fits of laughter was preposterous. My first time coming to a public meeting was right after Tim Carrion was fired in a bipartisan act between Dave Moore and Matt Lundy. I was unhappy with this decision as I found Tim to be a genuine and honest fellow. I was also displeased at how Commissioner Hung was treated and also how the county administrator and Dave Moore handled the situation. I believe I came back one more time after that and shared a list of Dave's campaign donations that included a company hired by the county that belonged to Jeff Riddell's son-in-law. After that, I didn't return until the CCI contract was rescinded, and neither Dave or Jeff have given any reason why the contract was, quote, illegal. I started to attend meetings, not for Commissioner Hung, but out of concern for my safety, my elderly mother's safety, and the safety of the residents of Lorain County as a whole. I wasn't alone at these meetings. There were 60 or 70 first responders, council members from various communities in the county, and mayors. What I didn't see was one single citizen in opposition to the CCI contract. Without a valid reason for rescinding the contract, without the presence of even a slither of evidence of an illegal contract, and considering Dave's history with racketeer-influenced corrupt organizations act fraud, are we citizens supposed to believe that there isn't any corruption happening? Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, County Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tomorrow, Karen and I will go on our long-awaited trip to Romulus, Michigan, to meet with the FAA, the ADO, the entire group. Actually, I think maybe even some people from Washington, D.C. are going to be there, which was not our intent, certainly, but I guess Lorain County's gathered an audience, and we will be there as long as, and also ODOT will be attending with us to that meeting. So I guess Karen knows them all. I'll meet them all tomorrow and have an opportunity to eye to eye rather than have Zoom and COVID as we go through.
Okay, in addition to that FAA trip, I got some very good news late last week that ODOT Aviation has provided us with a grant for our airport to do a rehabilitation project on our main apron. The only problem that I have is that came in so late, it did not get onto the commissioner's agenda today. So basically, I've got a grant agreement in the amount of $532,000, and that is to rehabilitate the main apron at the airport. There is a local match of $32,000. And our due date to return that to ODOT Aviation is actually today, but they did grant me a one-day extension. So I believe maybe under new business, we may be able to enter into that grant agreement with ODOT Aviation.
Okay, and you gave a copy of this to Teresa already?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
and I
correct.
sent.
Okay, then what we'll do is, under new business, I'll have you read it, and we can sign it tonight. You need it tonight, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mr. Pinowski, he's already agreed to sign off on that as well.
It's quick. Anything else?
Yes, to continue the report, we had a meeting with our team here in MCM, which is the project managers of looking into the public safety wireless communication system. They are on schedule. We plan on an RFP or RFQ, or in this case, going out the first week of July, so July 7th. There will be the strategic plan RFQ is due to go out June 30th. That'll be on the webpage of LorainCountyOhio.gov. The answers, well, the actual proposal will go out. The answers will be back. And then the RFQ for the jail release, released June 16th. again on the webpage, LorainCountyOhio.com. That completes our report.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Yep.
Karen, we had a wonderful ditch viewing yesterday, and we had almost a nearly packed room, so I think you know what questions is coming.
Yes, you're gonna ask me about the new monitors.
When are they coming? Because they were painfully tiny yesterday when we were watching
I
it.
know that the purchase has been approved by the commissioners, and we are getting them from Stewart's, a local vendor here, but I don't know the actual date of delivery or the install date. In addition to the monitors that you see, which will be larger, we're also going to have some very large monitors on wheels, so that, you know, we can actually put them up in the front of the room when you are not setting up there, or in the back of the room if we have both doors,
Which
both rooms
I
open.
think it's gonna happen, so.
Yeah, I hate to put you on the spot,
That's
but
okay.
hopefully by the next drone video, we'll have them
We'll be
installed.
ready to go. I don't know when's the next drone
Tracy's
video.
laughing.
Not for a while.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
No, but if
Have-
our
we
meetings
have
are,
hearings, but not
yeah, but,
yet.
yeah, our hearings could be packed and including the back room there, so it'd be nice to have a television or
Yeah.
a monitor back there,
Right,
so.
right. So you'll have two portables, basically, in
Okay.
addition to the stationaries, and actually, we're adding some onto the wall over there as well.
Okay,
At least by July 18th is our big hearing of that one from last night. That's when the hearing is.
okay.
And if folks remember, it was last year that the Ohio legislature passed that we could do that by drone video instead of having to go out and walk. So it's relatively new, and then we had one, and then we realized the monitors were too small, so. Undersized.
We good? Thanks, Commissioner.
Yep.
Thanks.
Mr. President? Yeah, Andrew, you just heard about the strategic plan study, so hopefully there'll be an opportunity for interaction while you're planning to celebrate the last 200 years. We're gonna be working to set up a plan for the next 200 years.
Is that it? The only thing I have is Friday at 9:30, we'll have another commissioners meeting. And board correspondence.
And we'll move to waive the reading of the board correspondence.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Hahn.
Yes.
Commissioner Moore.
All right,
Commissioner Rydell.
Yes.
Under new business,
yeah, please, I just wanted a couple of things that was hand-delivered today. Please be advised that Lorain County Solid Waste Management District Collection Center, located at 540 South Abbey Road, Elyria, will be closed on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, June 14th, 2023, due to a planned power outage by Ohio Edison affecting locations on South Abbey Road and East Broad Street in Elyria. So in case the public decides, usually their hours are 10 to 3, just to let the public know. I see it's already popping up on some of the media. Also, if you saw some of our business, we're celebrating some of the awards that our Job and Family Services folks received today. I got word last week that one of our adult probation officers received an honorary award. It's in today's Chronicle Telegram. Lorain County Adult Probation Officer Peter Newbert was named the 2023 George W. Farmer Line Officer of the Year Award recipient by the Ohio Chief Probation Officers Association at a banquet Friday. The director, Joe Ellen Mitchell, said that great leaders have one thing in common: they lead from their heart, and Officer Newbert does just that. So this board wishes him congratulations for his work and his great work from what I've heard from others. So I want to at least acknowledge that, and if you could read the grant or the resolution that Karen provided you,
I will.
we'll go from there.
In the matter of entering into grant contract, the Ohio Department of Transportation, Office of Aviation for fiscal year 2023 Ohio Airport Grant Program in the amount of $532,000 to rehabilitate main apron at the Lorain County Regional Airport. Whereas the Ohio Department of Transportation, Office of Aviation approved a grant to Lorain County in the amount of $532,000. Should it be $2, Karen? Is that correct? Now that I'm seeing that, is that right? Because you said, sorry.
Problem with grants
I
is
just
they
kinda-
gotta be exact, so,
I just want to look real fast because that just caught me off guard real fast.
and the good thing about grants is it's free.
$2.
Okay,
I got that one right.
okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure. So in the amount of $532,002 under the fiscal year 2023 Ohio Airport Grant Program, and whereas this grant will be used to rehabilitate the main apron of Lorain County Regional Airport, and whereas the grant fund shall be used for the following ODOT project number 2317, now therefore be resolved by the Lorain County Board of Commissioners that we hereby enter in a grant contract with Ohio Department of Transportation, Office of Aviation in the amount of $532,002 under fiscal year 2023 Ohio Airport Grant Program.
So moved.
Second,
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
yes.
Commissioner Rydell.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
I have just a couple of things for you guys to sign.
Karen, good job on that.
Thank you. I mean, if you're coming in tomorrow, you can sign them all if you like.
I just need that one. Yep. Here,
I
you want
think
them out there?
Karen might have, do you have the grant? Oh, or,
to sign them now, we can sign them now.
that's what I figured, it's electronic, right?
That's just Dave, right?
He signs the grant.
Who does?
Pinowski signs it.
Oh,
So you want him to sign this? Oh,
Sent it back
that's what I
to
thought.
us.
Okay.
And then we sign it.
yeah,
We sign it electronically.
that's what I thought. I thought it was all electronically.
Send it down. There's
No,
not,
there's actually, that link allows
Yeah.
you to do that.
These people only, when you said you're gonna sign, I was like, I think we have to do this electronically.
I go back to the office. I didn't see a link, so.
Yeah, so there should be a link in that attachment that I gave you.
That's all it needs.
I didn't notice it.
What about these?
And then it'll tell you
I gotta sign those.
where to go to sign it.
All right.
It's
And then
Whenever you
I'll
like to
come to
sign.
you and everybody will populate whenever you sign it. Okay. I'll go back to the office right now and sign it. Okay, if I have any issues, I'll call you, okay?
All right, thank you.
sounds
All
good.
right, thank you.
That was really fast. You guys are doing good.
Got rid of the drama. Oh, I've been saying, you can sign these tomorrow or sign them now.
Sign them now, get them done.
That way Teresa can move on. Right, Teresa?
Correct, whatever you'd say.
So we don't,
As
you wonder
long,
how she got it 30 years here.
as long as you sign that orange folder, Commissioner Moore, that's the most important one you have to sign. And that's just you, that's the, CDBG chip, 3 pages.
Okay.
You have one to sign here. Finish it out.
Maybe she should have done a copy.
Tell what's his name to turn off.
I had a certifying officer.
Um,
It says signature of certifying officer, that's me.
yes, I do.
You are done and you are good to go. Thanks, Victor. Sorry, it was only 30 minutes. See you, Victor. Good job.
I might as well sign here.
Victor's not listening.
6.
Someone wake up, Victor. Oh, you're done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.